Hello class, and welcome to System Analysis and Design Winter Semester 2020. I'm your instructor Joel. I'll be your facilitator for this class. We're going to have a quick orientation as to what to expect during the semester, and every week I'll have more data for you as to what you need to complete. So if you're here, that means you did log into Blackboard properly. You've read the announcement, which every week I'll have an announcement for you as to what we'll be getting into. As you can see, the announcement just tells you, what the class is all about. It's basically a capstone of, what you've completed the whole semester. So you'll be working on a few things, and I'll go over those in more details in a second. You'll have assignments, you'll have quizzes, and you'll have a project that will start week 2 all the way. It will take us all the way until the end of the semester. So if you're here, you've read this that you need to go under Getting Started folder on the left hand side of your screen, watch the video, which hopefully you are doing. Then from there, introduce yourself under the discussion board, which I'll do in a sec. And the last one is to fill out the consent form, e-learning consent form. I'm pretty sure if you guys already took an e-learning class before, an online class, you just fill this information, a one-time thing that you need to do. Then from there, let's go ahead and jump into the syllabus. So once again, name's Joel. Hopefully most of you had me before, so you know who I am. My office is in room RTC 2320, second floor of the technology building. My office hours are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If these times don't work for you, please let me know. Email me, shoot me an email. I'll try to find a time. I'm almost all day on Tuesdays and Thursdays on campus, so I'll be around even though I don't have office hours or class, but I'll be around most of the days. So if you let me know ahead of time, I'll be able to find a time for you if you need to discuss something with me. A couple holiday dates available out there, MLK holiday and then spring break. Best way to get hold of me is via email. I do check my email 7 days a week. Please remember, when you send the email, remember to put in the subject title. So type in the subject title COMI264 WWW01. I would love if you can put your name also with it, but if you don't, at least have COMI264 WWW01, because then I'll know it's from a student and it is a 911 email that I need to reply immediately. If you don't, I might miss it, I might delete it, as I receive a lot of junk mail daily, and I don't open them, I don't waste time, and I don't trust them, so I just usually click and delete. So if you send an email and you do type COMI264 in the subject area of your email, and I do not reply within 24 hours, please allow 24 hours when you send it. So if you send it at 10 p.m., do not expect an email that night. It will probably be sometimes in the morning the next day. At least allow me 24 hours. If you don't get a reply, please email me again and again until you get a reply from me. Usually, even if I don't have an answer, I will reply telling you I did receive your message, we'll get back to you. That means then don't stress about it, you're good to go. If you don't, please make sure to keep email me until you get an answer. So course description, the course is related to design of pretty much whatever you guys learned during your journey at MOT, related to all your IT classes and creating software, using software, hardware, and etc. So you'll be creating basically a project, which I'll talk about next week in more details, what it is, what the components are, and what you need to worry about. Textbook, System Analysis and Design textbook. If you don't have it, you need to get it as soon as possible, because everything that you need is out of it, from the quizzes, from the questions, questions you'll need to answer, the assignments, and also from the project you'll be able to utilize to complete your work. You can also get it online if you prefer to do that. If you're getting it out of pocket, paying out of pocket, you can get an ebook online, whatever website you guys are used to. Attendance is taken in Blackboard. That's something that you'll need to complete on a weekly basis, if and only if your tuition is counting or requires or however you're getting it paid. So if your class is paid by financial aid, you need to make sure to complete attendance on a weekly basis, as that's what I'll use as a record to send to financial aid that you are present for the week. So please make sure to complete that, and I'll show you in a sec under the learning units where the attendance is taken. Class expectations, I'll leave that to you. Grades is the usual, you guys are used to this. Assignments and point values, that's the total. Is there anything that will change? Probably not. I do not expect it. But if I add anything, then that will be added at the end of in Blackboard, and then you'll be graded on. So that's something that we'll add in there. But that shows you the comprehension questions you'll need to complete on a weekly basis, and the quizzes you need to complete on a weekly basis, which hopefully should be pretty straightforward. And I'll tell you in a sec, especially for the CQs, why is it pretty straightforward. Then you have three analysis toolkits questions that you need to complete, and the project, which is the biggest part of this course, is the project itself. So you'll be completing stuff on a weekly basis and graded on. So you'll have drafts, then you give it to me, then I'll grade it, give you feedback, then you modify it, change anything that needs to be changed, then you return it to me, and etc., etc. So the tentative calendar, that's what I'm looking at for now. Would we stick to this 100%? I do not really know. It all depends on how the semester is going and how the work is being done, but that's what I'm looking for. So next week, the 18th, I will discuss the project in more details, and I'll have the details in Blackboard for you about what needs to be completed, where you need to start, and etc., etc. And then we'll go from there. As you can see, there's different phases for the project. It's like you're doing a real project in the field, in corporate, when hopefully you finish school and get a job. So different phases that you'll need to complete, and then we'll complete the semester with a final project submission of your documents and a video as a presentation you'll need to create and provide me a link for it, which, like I said, we'll discuss in more details later. Late policy, I do not accept late work, except if there is a maybe special situation, and I hope nothing bad will happen to you or your loved ones. Please get hold of me as soon as possible, and allow me, which will allow me to hopefully figure out a way to help you out and get approved for you to earn some type of points. But if you disappear on me, let's say we were working on week 3 and you don't do the assignment and show up week 6, I missed week 2 or week 3, unfortunately that is too late. So please keep in touch with me. It's a distance learning, but I'm available through email or face-to-face to help out and provide you feedback as needed. Withdrawal policy, hopefully that will not be the case. Hopefully you'll be able to get this course done and get it over with. It's offered once a year, and I definitely do not want you to not complete it and pass the class and move on. And as grades is just a failing grade. Incomplete is not provided to this course. Cheating, basically do not copy paste stuff from the internet and state those, and put them in a document and turn them in as your work. I do use Turnitin, which allows me to see everything that you turned in. Where is it coming from the net. It gives me the website and everything. This is not something that needs to be done in this course or any course or at any level of education or in corporate environment. Plagiarism is a serious problem, and you will get in trouble basically if you do that. So please, guys, use the net, use your book, use anything you want to research about something, but use your own words, meaning read it and then write your own content. That's how you will be able to learn it. If you're able to read something that is not yours and squeeze the juice out of it and write it in your own words, that means you are understanding what you're completing. So please be careful about that, not to just find something on the net, Google it, and then copy paste and then turn that in as your assignment. That is not acceptable, and that is very serious at Mott and actually any college, any 4-year, 2-year institution. It's taken very seriously. Financial aid, if you have any questions, please get hold of financial aid in the Pearl building. They'll be able to help you out. State of accommodation, excuse me, if you have any disability and you qualify for any help, please contact disability services. They'll be able to let you know, and then from there you'll need to inform me and I'll make the proper accommodation that are needed. Funding, eligibility, Title IX, please read those. If you have any questions, contact. There's like the different numbers. They'll be able to help you. Tutoring, I do not believe there's tutoring for this course at this point, but you can always contact the Learning Center and they'll be able to find someone for you that is qualified for it. So you'll need to get hold of them and they'll be hopefully able to find you something. MCC Care Team, it's a professional team available for personal issues. So they will answer and help any personal issues. Everything will be not shared at all. So it's in a secure database and your identity will not be identified. So I strongly recommend to contact them if you have any personal matter. Honor code, possible dangerous situations, system policies, I'll leave that to you. I just want to try to make the video as short as possible so you guys don't get bored and fall asleep. Student responsibilities, two main things. Please, more than once log into Blackboard during the week to check announcements. That is how I get hold of you guys to let you know about something I forgot to mention, something that is missing, something I want you to look into, an update or anything like that. So please try as much as possible during the week to check the course in Blackboard. The semester starts on January the 11th, which is a Saturday, and then ends on Friday of that same week. So the next week is the 18th and so on and so on. So please, as much as you can, log in a few times just to make sure that nothing is new, nothing that you need to worry about. Two is, please contact me through my email just in case, so your email does not get blocked by if you're using your personal email, does not get blocked by firewall that we have at school, and then your email will not get back to me, and I will not be able to get back to you. I will contact you always through emails if needed. If there is any changes to the syllabus, I will update the syllabus. I will post the new one in Blackboard. I will post an announcement and I will send you an email to your webmail, to my email, so like that you're aware of any of the changes. Mod culture value, please read that. Let me know if you have any questions. And then here, there's just few days you can find on our website, mcc.edu, related to this semester and next semester, which is the summer, if you are looking at registering for the summer and etc. That's it for the syllabus. Please review it very carefully, make notes of the dates, and then make notes of the dates in Blackboard. Like I said, I will adjust as needed. So like that, if we're falling behind on something or you guys did not understand one of the, let's say I gave you this draft, you guys did the draft and then gave me the final report and it's still not clicking, something is not working on my extended, or just that's why I'm asking you to check Blackboard. But so far what I'm looking at, these are the dates that we'll go through. Let's jump into the discussion question really quickly. 3 things available. One is an introduction. I want you to answer these few questions, so you just copy paste. I know we're IT, we're lazy. Copy paste these questions, go under introduction, create a new thread, and then just put your last name and then introduction, and then paste those questions and then answer them. I did put one in introduction for me. You don't have to read it if you don't want to. No big deal at all or whatsoever. Second one is current event. It's a thread available also for you to share if you find any documents when you're doing research about your project or something like that that you think is interesting. It doesn't have to be only about analysis and design or CIS. It can be about programming, it can be about information security, it can be about computer network, anything related to technology in general. So please post it there. 3 is the peer help, which unfortunately we're missing the face-to-face interaction in the classroom where you guys can interact with each other. So the goal of the peer help is for you to ask questions here first related to the course, meaning an assignment, a project, or something you're stuck on, you don't know what's going on. Please post the question here. I will check it daily just to make sure that you're getting an answer before you send it to me. It's just to emulate the interaction that we have in the classroom. But this is only related to content of the course itself. If you have any question about your grade, do not post that here. That goes directly to me and I'll be able to help you with that. Now let's go to the main point, which is learning modules. Every week you'll find folder and subfolders available. So right now we're in phase 1, which will cover a few chapters, then we'll move on to phase 2 and etc. So phase 1 is system planning. So if you go in there, you'll find unit 1, then chapter 1, which is an introduction. Every week it will look pretty similar. So you have a lesson plan, giving you an overview of what it is, objectives, and what needs to be completed for the week. So first thing you need to do is review the syllabus. Then once you're done with that, do the introduction of yourself. Then once you're done with that, jump into chapter 1 of your textbook, do the reading. When you're done with it, scan through the PowerPoint slides, which are a good just overall refresher if you missed something through the reading. Then you have your CQ, which is the questions that you need to answer. These must be done in your own words. I do not want you to copy and paste. Please do not do that. I am giving you unlimited amount of time, so they're not timed. You can take your time to do the reading. You can finish whatever you want, search the net, whatever, but you need to answer these in your own words. So if you start them, they're essay questions. You start them. Some of them are extra credits that you do not need to do if you don't want to do them. These, like for example, this one, you can earn more than the value of the quiz. So this one is 4 points. It's extra credit. So I have some questions that are just extra credit that you want to do. But if you feel confident that you don't need extra credit, please feel free, not to answer them. You don't have to answer them. But these are the questions. Please answer them in a sentence format. So in a paragraph format. Use full sentences, full paragraphs, at least 5 to 7 full sentences per paragraph to answer these. Like I said, there's 2 extra questions, that which are bonuses points that you can get for each one of those. So when you're done, save and submit. You're good to go with that one. Then you have your daily quiz that you need to complete. Okay, which is just multiple choice, true and false. These are actually graded. They're timed, and there are 10 questions that you just answer and then save it and submit. And anywhere between 5 and 10 questions, and usually you have like about 10 minutes to get them done. 5 minutes, 7 minutes. It depends on how many questions you get, but usually 10 minutes that I'll give you to get them done. So when you're done, save and submit. You're done with these, and then that's basically the trend that you'll do on a weekly basis. Oops, sorry about that. That's what you'll do on a weekly basis. These are stuff that you will do for every single chapter we cover. Then from there is like the key terms questions that you can review and then to study better. And then there's the weekly attendance that you'll need to complete once a week. True, I'm available, I'm present for the week, save and submit, and you're good to go for this week. So please remember to do that as soon as possible, so like that you're not missing any of those, so you know that you're present for the week. This is what we use. We have to use a survey like this for attendance purposes and not use the content of the course. Okay, so please make sure that if you have financial aid, or if you care about financial aid and someone is paying for your course and you have to worry about being present on a weekly basis, that's what you need to complete. If you're not worried about it, then don't worry about it. If you're paying out of pocket, there's nothing to worry about at that point. That is week 1 that you need to complete, so pretty straightforward. And then hopefully next week I'll give you you'll have something similar to this, which is the CQ that you have to complete, and then the quiz, and then I'll introduce the project as what the project is, the steps of it, and etc. Please get hold of me as soon as possible if you have any question. Do not just sit in your own little world like, oh, I'll figure it out. No, bug me. That's my job. I'm here to help you. It does not bother me at all. Ask as many questions as you want, so like that you have a successful semester with the minimum or no stress at all. And that's the goal, is for you to learn without really stressing about it. I hope you'll have a great semester. I hope you'll have a great new year. 2020 will be successful, plenty of fun, and thank you for listening, and good luck during the semester.